Arrow Season 6, Episode 7, titled Thanksgiving. And this episode is really good. It has a really good slow pace. The action's always great. It's always great to see that the one take fight scenes like they've been doing since like the beginning of the seasons. That is always great to watch. Kind of always gives you goosebumps. But we find a little bit more story about Clay and James, what he's all about, where he wants to attack Star City and his vendetta against the Green Arrow. And we find out about certain things, and we find out this and find that, and the status quo that we have set for this season is going to change. And I don't want to spoil anything, but there's certain things. But the big thing in this is that I can give away is that Oliver Queen is arrested by Agent Watson, that because she believes that Oliver Queen is the Green Arrow. And I'm like, okay, first thing first, I feel like we have done this. This is season 3 all over again. The problem is, Agent Watson, who's basically isn't really a character. She isn't a character at all. She is your stereotypical, sassy FBI agent who always will get her guy no matter what, even though it maybe has, like, basically, a lot of people will feel like she doesn't have any sort of boundaries. She will just get her guy no matter what. And for me, I'm like, that's fine and all, but I want her to be a character. She's not really a character. What's the true reasons? Like, we find out, like, reasons that felt like stereotypical I hate vigilante handbook about, like, they're a coward, they hide behind a mask and stuff like that, and they live in the shadows, and they're not heroes, they're cowards. And I'm like, okay, well, we have to hear this 1,000 times. But then it came to me, like, I hope the show explains this. But isn't the only vigilante in this, like, our world. We got the Flash, we got Supergirl, we got Legends of Tomorrow. Now, the Legends are time travelers, fine. Supergirl is on another Earth, fine. But Flash is in the same universe. Flash is still on the same Earth. The problem is this. Flash is still, in a way, a vigilante. I would like to actually have, like, a conversation of a scene that kind of breaks the mold between, like, okay, what's the difference between Green Arrow versus the Flash? Because the Flash pretty much does the same thing as Oliver does. Is the whole thing about the Flash is he doesn't really kill? It does, like, what's the difference? And that's the thing about it, that's the thing. Like, we hear, like, see Batman stories and about, like, people trying to hunt Batman down, and it's like, well, Superman is this. He's in a way, he's a vigilante. What's the difference? Is it a little bit of, like, fighting fire with fire about, like, oh, Flash is a metahuman. He's fighting metahumans. Kind of makes sense. With Green Arrow, he's a normal dude. That's, for me, that's the thing. I want that to be explored. Now, with the other stuff, with, like, Clay and James and stuff like that, it gave me a lot of flashbacks to, like, this is season 5 over again with the reason why he hates Green Arrow. Also, I have a addiction. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to Black Siren, when it comes to the Earth 2 version of Lower Lands, I have an addiction that this season is going to be her redemption. So when it comes to, like, season 7, or, like, halfway through the season, or nearly at the end of the season, she's going to be like the hero that, people want Lower Lands to be. So I think there's going to be that. But yeah, this episode is good. I mean, it's good, and there's good scenes between, like, Oliver and Diggle and stuff like that. But it's just one of those things where, like, when it comes to the arresting and the investigation that Agent Watson is having with Oliver, it's just one of those things where you need to shake and say, like, make her a character, make her a little bit more than this stereotypical FBI agent that wants to get her case no matter what. Just give her more of a character.